What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, and I am here at Cypress Lawn Memorial Park here in Colma, California. Still on the search for some cool stuff for you guys. Definitely this place is one of my favorites so far. You know, here in the Bay Area, definitely one of my favorite places to come to film content. And let's get on with it. This is the final resting place of William Prentice Morgan. He was born April 23rd, 1838, and died March 22nd, 1902. He died in San Francisco and was born in Connecticut. And he was the founder and president of the California Casket Company here in California. California Casket Company, William Morgan. Now, going up the stairs to this one, they had a beautiful, looks like an angel on the door here. Very beautiful. But the one thing I noticed inside is you can see the brick is showing up top. It's starting to come down up in here. That brick is not supposed to be showing like that. And then also on the floor here, if we can see inside, it's coming down up in here. It's crumbling, unfortunately, but that's what's going on in there. He's got his spouse, Ella Wilcox Morgan, 1849 to 1910. Children, Eleanor Augusta Wilcox Morgan, unknown to 1930, and Horace Wilcox Morgan, 1876 to 1937, and William's son, Horace. It was the president of Morgan and Allen Wholesale Jewelers in San Francisco, selling diamonds, rings, watches, clocks, small electrical goods, and silverware, established in 1896. So Dad was president of the California Casket Company, and the son was into jewelry. Let me see here. There's the bottom of the stairs here. Like there's like these interesting little. There were at one time, it looks like, sculptures that are now gone. They got this is pretty awesome right here. Another one on the side. This one's got some water in it from the rain. And another one. And this is the final resting place of James Clare Flood, born October 25th, 1826, New York. Died February 21st, 1889 in Sacramento, California. And he was a silver baron and was a partner in the Comstock silver mine with George Hearst and others. Looks like they got a spouse, Mary Emma, inside, and children, Cora Jane Flood and James Leary Flood. Some interesting characters here. And James Leary Flood was the son of James Clare Flood, owner of the Comstock Lode, and inherited the Flood fortune in 1889. The younger Flood was known for his high living. Well, that's but it looks like we're not going to be able to see inside of this one. It's got a pretty heavy door there. They were into mining and stuff here. This door is like, what is this? Jeez, bronze or what is this? There's a little grate up front. I don't know if you can see inside. Probably not. Not too well, at least. But that was it. Let's take a walk around this bad boy. This one takes up some room as well. Let me just go up here. You can walk around the whole top of it here, I think. This thing is just monstrous. Wish I could see inside. Is there a window here? I don't know. No. There's the back side, though. This thing is just huge. but no windows. There's that screen mesh at the top. Like, couldn't really see anything in there. I watched the footage back just a second ago. Couldn't see nothing in there. Definitely some money in this cemetery. One more shot through the screen. It's probably not going to show anything. If there was a window in here to light it up, it probably would show, but there are no windows in this. They wanted their privacy, that is for sure. Maybe I'll come back here at some other point, because it's raining right now, and it looks like I'm seeing some dark clouds coming in, so I might come back here at some point when the weather's nice and just read stones. I know a lot of you guys like me to read stones, and not really focus on individuals per se, but come back and just show some unique stones and read them and show you guys the inscriptions like a lot of you guys like. Might do that when the weather gets a little bit better, or if the rain subsides the next, week or so. Hopefully I'll be able to come back out here and just do like a strictly stone reading video for you guys. If you would like that, let me know in the comment box below. And here is the final resting place of Charles G. Lathrop and family, born 11th of May, 1849 in Albany, New York. Died the 24th of May, 1914. Palo Alto, California, he died. And Charles here was the first treasurer of Stanford University, brother of Jane Lathrop Leland, Stanford's wife. And looks like they've got spouses and children and some stuff up in here. Looks like there's a glass on each door here. There's glass that you could actually swing open, and it looks like one of the sides is actually open. Not the most well lit in here, but it's kind of hard to see where Charles is. I'm looking for Charles, but Barbara, I'm seeing a Barbara and I think a Herman up top. But I think Charles is on the left here somewhere. Like I said, it's kind of hard to see, but beautiful. I think Charles is on the bottom here, on the right side here. I don't think it's a whole lot of visitors. Whoever was here last opened the window. You can open the window, and they left it open, but I don't know what the heck I did, but my back is all messed up. I did nothing the last couple of days but sit on the couch and hang out with friends and family and eat good food. That's all I did. And late last night, I don't know, I pulled something in my back somehow. I don't know. I guess this stuff happens when you get old, but I'm a little sore today, but it's not stopping me. This one right here is nameless. I'm not seeing a family name on this one. It is grand and beautiful, and you can't really see inside. I've showed this one before. It is gorgeous in here. On the outside here. There was a window on the side, but a couple windows it looks like, but I can't see names in there. It's like hard to see anything through the window. Wow, I can't even tell. I can't even tell in here what the names are. It could just be empty right now. I'm looking at the faceplates where the faceplates should be. I'm not able to see a name, but this window is very dirty as well. Well, let's try to look under the door. There's a space under the door. I don't know if it'll show a name of any kind, but I'm not even sure if it's showing anything. Now, this one still remains a mystery. Any of my genealogy buffs out there, if you guys can crack this one, it would be greatly appreciated. I mean, this thing is huge. It's got to be somebody. But like I said, when I was looking in through the dirty windows, I was looking at, I could see where the faceplates were, but I wasn't seeing any names carved into them, unless it's just etched so lightly I can't see them. But like I said, this is still a mystery. And I've showed this structure before. It is a columbarium. It holds cremated remains. And the last time I had shown this, I do believe it was on one of my live streams. I was kind of at a loss as to why this thing was kept locked. And I had a viewer named Miss Cynthia. She actually answered in the comment section of that video 5 days ago and said the columbarium with all the ivy growing on the outside was damaged in an earthquake in the 1950s and has been closed to the public ever since. So thank you to Miss Cynthia for gathering that bit of information. I figured it was probably, the reason why it was always locked was probably because there was some kind of, you know, damage, or it was pretty old or something happened to it. And Miss Cynthia had found out and confirmed that it was damaged in the 1950s in an earthquake. And this is the San Francisco Bay Area. We get a ton of them around here. But let's take a look at the inside here. As you can see to the left, there's a stairwell that goes to the top, like one of those spiral staircases that goes to the top. But as you can see, all the niches in there. I wish I could get in there because it looks like there's some interesting containers in there that people are in, and urns and whatnot in there. Let's see if we can see the staircase. Yeah, that's a staircase right there on the left that goes to, I guess, a second floor in there. Would be beautiful and interesting to go in there. And in the door here, there's a piece of the glass or plastic that's broken. So let's see what we can see in there. There's a bunch of people in here. It is crazy. And I plan on visiting the main columbarium. I plan on visiting that on the property here too in a future video. But check it out. On the sides, on the top, and obviously there's a staircase. There's another floor too. Beautiful. Once again, shout out to Miss Cynthia for cracking that code or figuring out what's going on there. Beautiful, beautiful spot, definitely here. Like I said, it would be so cool to be able to go inside here and get a better look at the urns and stuff in there, because some of them are in clear, some of them have like nameplates that are closing it off where you can't see inside, and some of them are clear glass where you can see inside and see the urns and stuff, and that would definitely be a cool thing to be able to get in there. But if it's unsound, it's unsafe, I guess we can't. And this beautiful private looking mausoleum is the final resting place of Charles Howard and family. Charles Howard was the owner of the famous racehorse Seabiscuit. And what I read was he originally bought Seabiscuit from the original owner for $8,000. And I do believe Charles also had a Cadillac dealership as well, was in the automotive business as well. My mistake, let me correct myself here. Charles Howard was the first major seller of Buick cars in the western US in the early 1900s, becoming a millionaire as a result. After the death of his son Frankie in a truck crash in 1926, he turned away from vehicles as an obsession and found interest in horse racing instead, and purchased Seabiscuit in 1936 for about $8,000. And he was born 28th of February 1877 and died the 6th of June 1950. And he was born in Cobb County, Georgia, and died in Burlingame, California here. I've shown this one before. It's just still so beautiful. And looks like there's a lot of like water deposits on the window here. It's kind of hard to see in, or it's actually, oh, it's looks like it might be fogged from the inside. Interesting, but that's the inside of it. And I do believe Charles on the left side, on the middle spot on the left. Too bad the window wasn't clear today, because it is truly beautiful inside there. There's a bench down here I want to show you guys. I love looking at this bench, and I come to it every time I come up in here. It is awesome. This bench right here is just so awesome. To me, it kind of depicts, maybe I'm wrong, you let me know in the comment box below, but kind of depicts or shows like a heaven and hell kind of thing, I think. Because there's the bench, and on the corners of the bench, there's heads here, sculpted heads. Look at that. Looks like that's the devil right there. And on the other side, and look at the beautiful artwork on this. And on the other side, it's like a, I guess it could be an angel face, right? On the other corner here, another creepy looking devil type face. Looks like there's horns. Could be horns there. On the other side, this side's kind of dirty. There's a little bit of the carving right there. And here is another face. But definitely this one has horns. Definitely, check it out. See the top of the head there? This is the final resting place of Paul Calamanovitz. He was born December 27th, 1905 in Poland and died January 17th, 1987 in Tiburon, Marin County, California. He was a businessman. He founded the S&P Corporation of California and was the man who built the General Brewing Company of San Francisco. He owned all or part of several national breweries and their products, including Falstaff and Pabst Blue Ribbon. At his death, the $1.2 billion fortune of beer and real estate went to form a charitable foundation to fund universities and hospitals, with the S&P Corporation being the holding company. So, was in the beer business as well. Well, I've shown this one before too. It's just beautiful inside. You see there's a chair behind that plant. Right up front here is Paul and his spouse, I do believe. And see the chair in the corner over there? That is just awesome. There's a closer look at the nameplates, and as you can see, there's nice chairs on either side as well. There's an urn. There's a cremation box or container back there that I can see, but it looks like the family still keeps up with it very nicely. So very beautiful inside. And inside is, right next to him is his spouse, Lydia. She was born in 1900 and died in 1994. She is the only one listed on here with him, but like I said, inside behind, on the top, behind them, behind the plants, there was another box. It looked like it could have been like a cremation container, so I'm not sure who else is in there with them, but they're the only two listed. Paul and Lydia are the only two listed as of now. Fun little factoid I found out about Paul is he didn't like to be photographed. I read that in the caption of the picture that was on the Find a Grave app, and it says he didn't like to be photographed. So hoping Paul isn't too angry at me for showing his final resting place, but he is somebody worthy of a mention. You know, he was the honcho over at Falstaff, you know, Pabst Blue Ribbon, etc., etc. So wanted to keep him going, his memory alive there, by mentioning him and highlighting him on this video. And that is going to be it for this video. I'm going to have to come back here. There's just so much more to see here. Thank you all for watching. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. You want to see more videos from Cypress Lawn here? Please give this video a thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button and click that bell icon. Therefore, you can be notified of all of my future uploads and see more cool stuff like this, guys. All right, I'll talk to you later. Peace out.